What's up? Damn, it has been a long time again. I've been noticing that the time between videos has been increasing. Not that it's a bad thing, so to say. Because I wanna these videos. They're an update, and a way to capture my current state of being from month to month, weeks to weeks. To capture the lessons and the states of mind in which I'm in throughout different periods of my development, and maybe they could serve as lessons, for me, for others, for my future self, to never forget, right? To never forget the thought pattern in which you were at certain times, because we develop, but progress is not development is not like linear, right? You might there might be a specific state of mind that I might have possessed in the past that is superior in some sense to the state in which I'm in right now, right? And that's the importance of capturing yourself, of being able to look back and to really see for yourself, those lessons, those surges of genius, you could almost say that happen at random during periods of your life. And yeah, and I think I've been appreciating more and more, looking back, on older videos, and kind of feeling proud of of the ideas that I have gotten in the past, or the little lessons. I think it's beautiful. That's why things like journaling are also very nice, right? You can also look back upon and see how you were feeling. It's almost a reminder to yourself to keep going, because in all of the preoccupations of our daily lives, we forget the things that truly matter, right? We lose the true important things, because our mind gets occupied with other, with the myriad of things that plague fucking our daily lives, man. But yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I've been reading more books. I used to watch a lot of get a lot of my information and knowledge from like videos and podcasts and stuff like that. But I realized that I needed to transition into doing actual reading more of books, because it's the information you get online is also already passed. It passes through the lens of someone else, right? It's condensed and stuff. Sometimes it's good to get information firsthand and to ponder yourself, right? And maybe get even yourself or your hands on other sources of information that that people on the internet, or that other people haven't read, right? Because that allows you to form your own kind of arsenal of knowledge. If you read the books that everyone reads, yeah, you're gonna acquire the same information that other people have acquired, right? But choose a more lesser known sources of information, and you know you you develop an interest for other kinds of topics, your mind will develop in a different way. You will have a different perspective as opposed to others towards the world, right? And that's why it's nice to read. You know, I always had this like FOMO of missing out, and I need to read the greatest books and the most known books and the most prestigious books and stuff like that. And you know, I have this book. Like I wanted to find a book about world history, and I got this book at a book market in the Netherlands, in Zeeland, the Netherlands, book market in Middelburg. And this book is called The Spoils of Time, and it's a history of the world. Here, a history of the world from the earliest times to the 16th century. And this book is, it's not the most famous introduction into world history or whatever. It's like a more lesser known book, but I looked it up, and it's like a nice book for me because it's more philosophical approach to history. It's like the essence of history is pointed out more in this book. It's thought provoking instead of a like chronological account of the things, right? So it's good for me, and I'm excited to read it, right? And and also got this book. I think this one is more mainstream, but the guy from which I got it said that also it's quite a difficult book, and he said that not a lot of people have read this book outside of maybe the field specialist. It's like called A History of Warfare by John Keegan. So I'm curious, but he said it's a tough read, although I'm used to reading and listening quite and talking and thinking about quite a lot about philosophy. So I think I will be able to tackle difficult concepts, right? But probably maybe the language or the prerequisites of knowledge on warfare might be my caveat, right? But yeah, like develop your own original arsenal of books that you've read, right? So that your view, your knowledge, your thoughts are original, right? You have like make your combination of knowledge unique, right? I'm someone that's very interested in a lot of things. I love philosophy, psychology, history, mathematics, science, politics, political theory. Like I love that. So I anthropology, whatever. I have a combination of things that I like, and my views on things are influenced by those different fields, right? Someone might love computer science and psychology or whatever, and that person might have an interesting combination of things, and therefore a interesting outlook on things. So that person is original in his own sense, right? And that's why we need to forget about this fear of missing out on the mainstream and popular. You don't want to become an NPC, bro. And you don't want to become an NPC. If you enjoy something, do the thing, bro. Focus on the thing that's truly valuable to you. Like, if you are enjoying something, why stop? Why think, oh, there might be something even... Why? If you enjoy your life, bro, do the thing that you want, bro. Don't think about what you what you ought to know, bro. Don't think about what you ought to fucking know, bro. Or what you ought to be doing, or what you ought to be keeping up with. Get the fuck out of that. right? Do the thing that you wanna do, bro. Spend some time thinking about yourself, about life, about things. Don't think, fuck, well, I'm wasting my time. I could be doing this. I could be doing. No. Take life slowly. Let think, let things sink in. Let savor the moments. Savor the things that you do. Savor the the savor everything that you do for a longer time than you're used to, because then is when you develop depth within the things that you do, and substance, right? Don't be rushed. Don't get a book and read it. Okay, okay, next book. No, bro. I'm reading the History of Philosophy by Bertrand Russell, and I'm reading the book. I'm studying the book. I'm not reading for the sake to have read the fucking book and to have knowledge so I can, like I used to have this fucking neurosis of wanting to have read or to know a lot so I could know a lot, and it's good to know a lot, but what do you gain from knowing a lot if you don't understand it? If you don't understand the thing, if you haven't developed deep thoughts about things, bro. Think deeply about things. Because honestly, thinking, you need to develop your own thoughts, bro. You need to ponder, you need to reflect. You need to truly take time, live slowly, savor the things. This is not only for reading or whatever, or you need to savor the fruits of life. You cannot, like, it's the same if you eat good food and you chow it down and you fucking mindlessly eat it. You're not gonna enjoy it nearly as much as if you went and savored it. Like the pleasure you will get is immensely more, like, more is better, will be immensely better than if you do things in a rushed manner because you're afraid of missing out, you're afraid of wasting too much time on something. Dude, if you wanna become good at something, you need to go through every step thoroughly. You need to become a master of every step. You need to live life in a way that you build valuable you build substance. Like, it's better to have read 3 books and known them very well and understanding truly, because every sentence of a difficult book, for if you read a book of philosophy, if you read one book and you read it thoroughly, you study it, you will know more than if you read 20 books, like if you only skim 20 books. Like, you need to think and ponder. You need to fucking think, bro. That's one of my mistakes. You need to live life slowly. You need to feel emotions, feel the passions, feel the sentiments, think about things. Because if you live like an NPC, everything is gonna pass by. You're not gonna enjoy anything. So might as well enjoy some a small amount of things than to not enjoy anything at all, but do things. You might be doing a lot of things mindlessly, yeah, but not enjoying anything. Almost not. So truly, don't think about missing out on things. Think about, hey, if I'm enjoying this, doesn't matter if I'm taking long on it. As long as I'm enjoying the moment, as long as I'm truly present in the moment, as long as I'm in flow state, not as long as I'm living in the future thinking about what I'm missing. That's the key right there. Okay? That's the fucking key. Peace out.